Hello and welcome to another episode of It Never Ends. I'm Andrew. Over there is my good buddy Alex. How you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. We got some stuff to talk about. And obviously, the Game Awards just announced their lineup for all their awards. Mm-hmm. So, figure we could go over that for probably a majority of it. And what we think everything is going to win. I don't know.
Yeah. Something I do actually want to start out with before we get started is, I'm not sure if you heard, but on a long train of celebrity deaths, we now have Rebecca Heinemann, who just died at the age of 62 from cancer. She was, if you don't know who she was a gaming trailblazer in the 80s. She's responsible for publishing the original Baldur's Gate and developing the original Fallout. She also started the Bard's Tale series, and one of her more notable accomplishments is that she was able to port the game Doom to the 3DO by herself in 10 days. I remember reading about her in the Doom Guy Life in First Person book where they talked all about her.
Huh.
So,
well, that's too bad.
Games industry lost a real legend today.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah.
So, Game Awards?
Yeah. I guess we can just start going over them. I don't know. We do our normal, just skip over all the esports stuff, because who gives a flying fuck about them?
Yeah.
They really should, I say this every year, but it's like they should really just get rid of these. When the esports people don't even show up to get the awards because they don't even care about them, then why do you even have them?
I don't know. I don't think they do either.
You could do 3 other new categories that would be just as important, but nah. Whatever. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to skip to probably the next one, which is the best sports and racing game, which might as well just be best racing game this year. It's because they're all racing games. With the EA FC 26, the F1 25, Mario Kart Worlds rematch, and Sonic Crossroads. Wow. I can't believe Mario Kart's going to win that one.
I'm actually going to say Crossworlds. I think it's a better game. It's going to go to Mario, obviously. I think it should
maybe
go to
we're
Sonic,
wrong,
though.
Maybe we're wrong. I don't know. I don't really care too much about this one.
Man, we're skipping right over Best Sim and Strategy.
That was next up. I'm looking from a different source that I'm sure you are, but I was going to do Best Sim and Strategy game.
Okay.
Was it the Alters? Is that what that is? Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Civ 7, A Tempest Rising, and 2 Point Museum, which didn't that get nominated last year? Or am I crazy to think that?
No, I don't. I think that was a different 2 Point.
Okay.
I think it was.
It must have
Campus
just been another 2 Point
year.
game or something.
It's obviously going to go to Civilization, though.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I'd be love for Tactics to win that, but it's like, I thought a lot of people didn't like this Civ game, though. That was the thing. It was like, I thought I remember hearing a lot of people saying that this Civ game took a big step backwards.
Like this specific Civ game?
Yeah, I remember people saying Civ 7 just, or am I don't know, I'm having a fever dream or that was real.
I'll be completely honest. I have absolutely no fucking idea.
I don't know either, and I feel like I just heard that one day, and I was just like, okay, well, that's just kind of the truth. I don't know if that's
I think people enjoyed it.
I'm sure it's a Civ game. People always enjoy those games. Yeah, I mean, it says mixed reviews on Steam, but, take that as you will.
At the same time, I think it also kind of underestimated how good the Jurassic World games are. I don't think it's going to win. That's not what I'm saying. But the fact that they've gotten they've gotten 3 entries out of this, it's like, okay, maybe there's something there. I have no idea what the fuck the Alters is.
Yeah,
Isn't that like an esports simulator or something like that?
I have no idea. Also, I was just looking at it was like the Civ 7 thing or whatever, and it's like half people saying it's just like, oh, long time fans of the Civ franchise are not very happy with it, but if it's like your first, then you go, it's pretty good.
Okay.
So I don't know. Take that as you will. I don't play these games, so I don't know. Anyway, all right, we got Best Family Game, which is Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Across Worlds, and Split Fiction.
I heard Lego Voyagers was fantastic. It's not going to win, but I heard it was really good.
I would love for this to go not for Disney because this is Disney.
To Disney.
To Disney.
The Disney of the video game world.
I'd love for this not to go to Nintendo, but it'd be hilarious, and it'd be hilarious for like Split Fiction or like either of the Lego parties to get it, which would be funny.
No, like I've heard Lego Voyagers is good. I've heard Lego Party is absolutely repulsingly bad.
I'm not surprised by
I
that.
don't even know why it's on here. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I heard, is like absolutely goated, like actually better than Mario Kart.
But you don't think
I'd
Donkey
like this
Kong
to-
Bonanza is going to win this one?
I actually think Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to win this one.
It probably will.
It's either that or Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's one of those two.
Yeah,
I'd have to believe. I mean, maybe Split Fiction pulls it out. I don't know. I heard the game was fantastic, but
I've heard that too. I'd like for either Split Fiction or Sonic to win, but
we'll see.
yeah.
We shall see. Then we got innovation in accessibility. This is the one I never know anything about because I never really look into all these. But Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atom Fall, Doom: Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight. So, don't know anything about anyone, so not sure what to pick. So we'll just move right past that, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Unless you got something to add, I haven't heard anything. About
I don't know anything.
So
I like all these games. I don't know anything about the, accessibility features of any of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I'd
I'm
like
just kinda-
either South of Midnight or Doom: The Dark Ages to win something. So
that'd be nice. So we got Best Action Game, which is Battlefield 6, Doom: The Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi: Art of Vengeance.
I don't think it's going to go to Battlefield 6. I really don't. I think it's going to either go to Doom: The Dark Ages or Hades 2.
I want it to be Hades 2 so bad.
At the same time, I don't think it's going to.
I know, but I just want it to so bad.
It's probably either going to be Doom: The Dark Ages or Battlefield 6. I agree with you, though. I'm just saying what I think is going to win.
Yeah. It always comes to like the idea of like what is an action game at this point. It's like, yes, all these are considered action games, but it's like I don't know.
I mean, Battlefield 6 really shouldn't be there.
That's more what I'm getting at.
Doom: The Dark Ages. It's like you have a lot of melee stuff with like your shield and your mace and your stuff. So there's an argument to be made there. Battlefield 6 is just a normal first-person shooter.
Why is there not like best FPS game here? Like, why is there not a category which is like best?
Like,
FPS?
Actually, though,
like legitimately, why is there not a thing for that?
I do not know. I really don't understand it.
With how many FPSs come out every year, it's like you could definitely have at least five nominees in that.
Mm.
Hey, maybe it's one of those ones you can get rid of all those goddamn esports when nobody gives a fuck about.
No, we can't have best FPS, but we can have best action game and best action adventure.
Just like best fighting game. It's the 2X KO. I don't even know what
Gonna
that
have
is.
to give me a second. The list you're going down is okay. Best fighting game. All right, let's go.
All right. It's like
We're here.
2X KO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtual Fighter 5 Revo World Stage.
I like how at least 3 of these are all just collections of old video games.
Yep.
Well, no, there's only 2. Capcom Fighting Collection
I guess it
and
is
Mortal
only 2.
Kombat.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't really play fighting games, so I have no idea.
It's Since it's not part of a collection and SNK makes really good games, I kind of hope it goes to Fatal Fury.
That'd be nice. That'd be cool.
Plus, I know almost nothing about any of these. I think 2XKO, isn't that the League of Legends fighting game?
Oh, is that what that is? I didn't know what that was. Is it?
Yeah, I think... Yeah, those are absolutely League of Legends characters on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the Riot Games one. Yeah, don't pick that one. Anyway. So, next you got Best Role-Playing Game, which is Avowed, Claire Obscura 33, Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2.
It is absolutely not going to Avowed, not in any sense of the word ever.
That's what I thought too when I read it, and I'm like, Avowed? I'm like, huh? Okay.
Let's calm down. It was still a good game. It's just worse than all of these
That's fair.
combined.
So tell me why it's not Expedition 33.
Oh, it is Expedition.
That's why I'm saying.
People really liked Kingdom Come Deliverance too. I remember that was.
I'm not
everywhere.
doubting that. I'm not doubting that at all.
I'd be cool with it going to either of those two, either Kingdom Come or Claire Obscure.
Yeah. All right, then we got Best Action/Adventure Game, which is Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghosts of Yotai, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction. Pulling real hard for you, Silk Song.
It best fucking go to Silk Song. Are you kidding me?
I was like just looking at the rest of them, like, it doesn't feel like anything's even close. I mean, I guess Yotai. I mean, I hear Yotai was good, but it wasn't as good as Ghost of Tsushima.
What I heard is that it is Ghost of Tsushima just with a worse story.
Yeah, and that's why it's like, I guess if you like
That's
Ghost of Tsushima, it's like you like Yotai, but it's like might not be as good. Fine.
I've heard
guess.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach is just more Death Stranding, so that's what you're into. It's like cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the three that I'm pulling for, what I want is Silk Song. I'd be okay with either Indiana Jones or Split Fiction, but I want it to go to Silk Song.
Yeah, I'm hoping Silk Song wins that. I hope that if they win, because I don't know how many more opportunities they're really going to have to win things beyond this one. So I was like, I really hope they would win this one.
Yeah.
So, do I even care? Most anticipated game: 007 First Light, GTA 6, Marvel Wolverines, Resident Evil Requiem, and Witcher 4. Tell me it's not GTA 6, even with their delay.
We don't even know if GTA 6 is coming out next year.
It doesn't matter.
Bullshit.
It's still the most anticipated game, so it doesn't matter whether or not it's coming out this year or not, because it's been on their thing for like 3 years now.
I was gonna say, wasn't GTA 6 like win last year too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck it. I hope it goes to Witcher 4.
I hope it's just not GTA. I hope that everyone's just like, fuck this. They keep pushing it off. I'm all in on Witcher 4, baby, or 007. I don't know. Or maybe there was enough hype with the Marvel Wolverine, and I really don't think that's going to be the case.
I think people are excited for Wolverine.
I mean, yes, but to the level of like GTA 6 though, or like Witcher 4, I don't know about that.
No, absolutely not. No,
that's more of what I was getting at. I'm like, I'm sure there are people excited for it, but to that level, I don't think so. I'm just gonna skip content creator because I don't know who any of these fuckers are.
Let me quick. If the fucking website will quit crashing, god damn it, Game Awards, I hate you and your fucking website. Okay, Content Creator of the Year. Who the fuck is Sakura Miku or the Burnt Peanut? I don't know who either of these.
This is what I mean. I'm like, I'm just not qualified to do this.
I know who two of these people are. Kai Sanat.
I mean, I know Moist Critical and Kai Kent or whatever. Is that it?
Yeah. Kai Sanat.
Sanat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Kai Kent.
Kinet. Like, I was close. Not actually.
That's probably going to go to Critical again.
Yeah. So.
I don't know who the fuck Sakura Miko is. I know so many other VTubers. I've never heard of her before. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
We got best VR/AR game, which is Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Midnight Walk, and Deadpool VR.
There is a Deadpool VR game that released this year.
I couldn't tell you that myself, to be honest with you. When I read that, I was like, what? There was a Deadpool game that came out in VR this year? I didn't know that. Like, what do you mean?
Well, the only one of these I know is the Midnight Walk, so I guess I'm voting for that one.
Sure. I don't know any of them, to be honest with you, but yeah, sure.
Oh.
We'll go with that.
Midnight Walk rules. Midnight Walk is very good.
I believe it. So. All right, we got best debut indie game, which is Blueprints, Expedition 33, what is that, Desplet?
Desplet.
And Dispatch, and actually not going to be on there anymore is Megabonk, because they actually said that, I've read this earlier today, that the Megabonk devs are withdrawing from the Game Awards for best debut indie game, saying it's not their first indie game they've put out. It was just the first one they did with this studio, but they have done it before, so they feel like should not be in the running for this.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. So I don't know what that's going to be replaced with, but I assume it will be replaced with something.
I mean, it's gonna go to Expedition 33. I kind of wish it went to Blueprints, though.
I'll be honest with you. I kind of hope it goes to Dispatch, because I feel like I've seen clips from that game. I really want to play that game. It looks so good. It really does. And I'm just like, because of its weird, like, episodical, like, because it kind of followed like a Telltale game almost, where it's just like it released episodically, and by the time the final episode came out, it was already kind of past this time it could be in this or whatever. So I feel like it didn't really get its time to like really be in here, because I'm pretty sure this is the only thing it got nominated for was best debut indie game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I was like, I kind of hope it goes for Dispatch. I think the game is phenomenal and it should be recognized.
It's hard for games like that to get nominated for other categories, because it's kind of light in the gameplay department. Because and that's fine. That's just how those types of games work. The reason I'm personally pulling for the Blueprints is I agree with you. Dispatch is very good. I love the art style, and I think the performances were fantastic, and I cannot wait to play it myself. Blueprints is the only game of these that I actually got to play this year. It was very good as somebody that's not good at puzzle games. Very Myst-like. I understand why it had a big following, and I don't think it got nominated for anything else like Dispatch.
There's a few things. It's on best indie game as well, not just debut indie as well. So, but I think that's like the only other one.
Yeah, it's absolutely gonna lose that, but
yeah,
it's fine.
It's alright.
Honestly, I'm cool with basically any of these. I don't know what the fuck Desplet is, but
me neither. All I know is that Expedition 33 is probably gonna sweep a lot of other categories, so it'd be nice to just like give it to someone else for this one.
Yeah, if it didn't go,
I don't think it's going to be the case, but we can hope.
It's the fucking Game Awards. What we're really doing is these are our picks for Game of the Year.
Yeah,
effectively.
And it's like the thing is like when it comes to, it's like I understand that some years a certain game is just like hands down by far like the best when it comes to it type thing, and they oftentimes just sweep category with category and category, which is fine. It's just like there's just some ones that I just like, just maybe give just throw a little nugget over here, you know?
That's
kind of what this one feels like.
My big issue is I wish the Game Awards, because there are a lot of games like that where one game one year will just sweep everything because everyone's like, well, obviously, yeah, that was the best game of the year. I feel like when that happens, it doesn't allow for a lot of other like really noteworthy games to get their chance or receive certain awards. Because with Expedition 33, yeah, it's the best game of the year, but the problem with it being in so many of these other categories is that it's obviously going to overshadow everything that's yeah,
just there
in each of these categories.
Yeah.
It doesn't give a lot of these other games or indie companies to really receive the recognition that they absolutely deserve.
Yeah, and it's just like
That's my perspective, anyway.
yeah. I mean, you're right. It's like I wish that there were some times where they just kind of like, oh, we know that probably Expedition 33 is going to just sweep everything else, so maybe we just leave it off best debut indie, even though it's their debut game. And they go, but then you get everyone going, well, why isn't it here? And I'm like, well, because we knew it would win if it was here, so we wanted to give someone else the opportunity. But it is what it is.
It's how they get views. The Game Awards are bullshit. We all know this.
Yeah, and I mean, they'll always say it's like it's just an honor to be recognized and nominated and everything like that. But it's like,
wait, which is absolutely true. But yeah, it'd be nice for a lot of these games to actually win those categories, because especially for indie studios, when you're going up against a game that has the production values of 33, it's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. So.
While we're here, now that I'm looking at it on Steam, the art style for Despelette is absolutely phenomenal. It looks really, really good.
Let me look that up real fast.
I don't know anything about the game. The art looks good, though. I don't know. Moving on. Are we just going to move on to Best Indie Game, then?
Sorry, I was going to look up the game, but then I was like, I'll do it later.
Oh, Despelette?
Yeah.
I was looking on Steam. Maybe I can pull up like the website for you here.
Yeah, I'll just look it up on Steam real fast.
Okay.
I just spelled it wrong. I was like, what the hell? Where is it? Oh, I remember seeing this game. Huh. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a strange one, but I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on then. Best in indie game, which is Absalom. What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Absalom.
Absalom. That's
Absalom,
what it is.
Ball X Pit, Blue Prince, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. I hope it goes to either Hollow Knight or Hades.
Yeah, but we all know it's probably going to be Expedition.
I know. I fucking hate the Game Awards. God damn it.
I don't know. Maybe
all these games are good.
All these games are great, so I don't really necessarily care who wins. I'm pulling for the one of those last three, but it's like any of them are absolutely fine, absolutely great.
Pulling for those last. You mean Claire Obscure, Hades, and Hollow Knight Silksong?
Yeah, because those are the games that I like playing.
You don't need to pull for Claire Obscure 33. It's going to win.
Hey, we don't know that. I saw that look.
Yeah, I was hoping you would. Moving on to Best Mobile Game next, or?
Did I skip that? I don't know. I got Best Multiplayer up next.
Okay.
So Best Multiplayer, Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
It's either going to go to Peak or Battlefield 6.
You don't think Elden Ring will win it just because of the name alone?
No. No, I've heard. I from what I remember, Elden Ring, Night Rain got like very lukewarm reception.
Yeah, that's what I remember too. It's like it didn't have near as much hype and for that one than it did for the original.
With Battlefield 6, it's got the momentum going right now. A lot of people really like that game. Peak has a lot of streamers backing it because there was a big Twitch game.
Oh yeah.
Arc Raiders. I can't remember which streamer said it should win Game of the Year. It was I think it was. I don't know. It's someone I don't watch.
It doesn't matter.
Incredibly stupid thing to say. The game looks generic as hell.
Want to go controversial take on this one though? I think Split Fiction's going to win this one.
I disagree completely, but I'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd also like that. It's like out of all the games. I mean, I guess Peak is co-op or whatever, but it's like out of all these games, it's like only two that are co-op are Peak and Split Fiction. And if one of those two won it, I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, that's calling a multiplayer. I'm like, yeah, that's because that's how they phrase it.
It could go to Split Fiction or Peak. It's hard to tell with this category, actually.
No, but I think you're probably right. Where it's like Battlefield 6 just kind of has the momentum going for it, and everything I've heard about it actually does tell me it's good.
Yeah, and the thing is, I haven't equal I think either it or Peak is gonna win. Peak is just such a big. Just big co-op streamer type game. A lot of people play this game a lot. I have a few coworkers that are obsessed with it. It looks really annoying to play to me, so I've never tried it. But
fair enough.
There you go.
Fair enough.
Oh, what? Call of Duty wasn't on there this year? What?
What do you mean Call of Duty's not on here? What?
That's crazy.
Dude, that's crazy, man. What do you mean Call of Duty's not on there? Black Ops 7's so great. No. So
I'm trying that game tonight.
Oh, well, okay.
I have Game Pass.
I might as well, I guess. So, all right. Next
if
up,
I don't like it, I'll just delete it. It's
fair.
Fine.
Next up, we got Games for Impact, which is one of my more favorite ones, even though I don't know
Absolutely.
majority of them. Which is
I've been looking. Wait! I want to be here for this.
Okay.
This is a big one for me. I can't. Fucking Game Awards website. Son of a bitch. Here we go. All right. Hey, I actually know all these. This is awesome.
No, I don't know any. I know one.
So we have Consume Me, Despolate, Lost Records, Bloomin' Rage, South of Midnight, and Wanderstop. So which one of these do you know?
South of Midnight.
South of...
Well, I guess and Despolate now, but before that, had no clue.
I feel like most people don't know what these games are, so they're just gonna... It's probably going to go to South of Midnight because that's the one that people know.
But you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Never know. So
I'm pulling for Lost Records Bloomin' Rage. That game did not get the kind of support that it should have.
It's fair. So oftentimes I feel like with a lot of these games is that they don't oftentimes get the recognition.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just you go who? What are they? What is this?
That's why I'm glad they're at least all here, so people.
Yeah, so at least people can look them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, we got best community support. Then it's Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
Didn't they end community support on Baldur's Gate 3 this year?
Did they?
I think so.
I don't know. Then I have no idea who even wins this, because that was my pick because it was Baldur's Gate, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
See, look, Fortnite got nominated for something. Whoa!
Crazy.
All right.
I actually think, it may go to Baldur's Gate 3. I think there's an equal chance it goes to Helldivers, though.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget how much people love Helldivers too.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like I forget that after the whole PSN, you have to sign into the PSN to play it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That whole thing that happened.
Debacle, yeah.
Yeah. After that whole debacle, I feel like a lot of everything I saw from Helldivers went from it was kind of somewhat regularly to I never see anything about it anymore. It's too bad, but hopefully it didn't suffer as much as I might have think it had.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's that. So next up we got Best Narrative, which is Clair Obscura Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F.
What in the fuck is Ghost of Yotai doing here?
So tell me exactly why this is in Expedition 33 again?
No, it clears here, the Expedition 33, absolutely. Kingdom Come had a really good story, too. I really liked Silent Hill F. It's not going to win, though. Absolutely not.
That's fair.
Sucks. It's the first, good Silent Hill game we've gotten in a long, long time.
It's true. So
yeah, I have no clue why Ghost of Yotai is here. That actually pisses me off.
What would you put there instead, out of curiosity?
Blueprints.
That's fair.
That or Lost Records. Especially when you consider whenever you read a review, because I'm sure Ghost of Yotai is a decent game. Every review I've ever heard of it said the story wasn't very good.
Yeah,
it's why. It's why. That's why I'm upset that it's here specifically. It's there has to be other story games that came out this year that had a better narrative than Ghost of Yotai, and there were.
We needed to put the PlayStation game in there. We needed to get the PlayStation game in there.
No, we did not. If that or Death Stranding wins this category, I'm actually going to be pissed.
That's fair. It is fair. All right, then we got best adaptation: a Minecraft movie, Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Death Watch, Last of Us, and Until Dawn. I'm pretty sure Last of Us season 2 did not have great reviews, and same thing with Until Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Minecraft. Minecraft was not reviewed well either.
I hate my entire life. I'm almost. It's going to go to the Minecraft movie.
Where's my Sonic 3?
Didn't that come out last year?
But it came out. It came out past this, so it's eligible for this year.
Oh, then yeah, it should go to Sonic 3.
It came out late enough last year that it's eligible for this year. Where's my Sonic 3?
I don't know.
It's bullshit. Everyone just forgot about it. At least I think. I don't know. Was that true? I think it was. Everyone kept saying it's where's Sonic 3 in the best adaptation? So I'm like, it must have been there.
I think you're wrong.
I might be wrong. When did Sonic 3 come out?
Sonic 3 came out December 20th, 2024.
Yeah, it's eligible then.
Okay. I think people are kind of out of the loop because it didn't come out this year. It came out last year.
Yeah, everyone just kind of forgot about it.
And at the same time, I don't think a lot of people care. That and the fucking chicken jockey meme.
Yeah. Which is why Minecraft is definitely going to win this.
Yeah, and I hate it. I hate everything about the Game Awards.
Yep.
Let's see. What do we got next?
Next, we got Best Audio Design. We have Battlefield 6, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotai, and Silent Hill F. I say it every year, and I'll say it again. Horror always has it to me. Is the clear favorite in my mind. So I think that it probably should be Silent Hill F. But I have a feeling it's probably just going to be Battlefield 6 or something like that.
It's either going to be Battlefield 6 or Silent Hill F. I want it to go to Silent Hill F.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
The sound design in that game was phenomenal.
So, yeah. But it is what it is, I guess. So we'll see what wins that one. Best score in music would be Hollow Knight Silk Song, Hades 2, Expedition 33, Ghost of Yotai, and Death Stranding 2. I've heard some of the soundtrack for Expedition 33, and it's fucking fire. That's all I'm going to say to that.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, Hades and Silk Song are both great.
Mm-hmm. I want Silk Song to win something. That's basically where I'm at.
Yeah.
I think both those games deserve to win something.
when I look back at all the winners and stuff like that, I always think that they always have like, there's always like solidly good soundtracks, but then there's always just one standout song. And I was like, and considering my brother was just like, yeah, the final boss fight like music is probably some of the best fight music I've ever heard in my entire life, and everyone says the same thing. So I'm just like, 33? Yeah, for Expedition 33. Yeah. So he's just like, yeah, I think it's probably gonna win. So, leave it at that. Best art direction: Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotai, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song. I hope the God Hades 2 wins this one. I think it probably deserves it. I don't know. I always just like the art design of all of like each of the like different areas in the games. The characters themselves are very interesting. And I think just thematically it just works so well.
Yeah. I'm definitely pulling for either Hades or Hollow Knight Silk Song. I very much hope it goes to Hades, though.
Yeah.
Do they just put, like, the same 5 games for, like, all the top categories?
Pretty much.
Because, again, what the fuck is Death Stranding or Ghost of Yotai doing here? Neither of those games have, like, a noteworthy art style.
Yeah. It's like it comes down to it's like what do they consider art direction at that point? Is like if the graphics are good at some points or whatever. It's just like thematically, I don't know.
It's get either one. Death Stranding or Ghost of Yotai out of there and get Blue Prince in there.
Yeah, it's something. So anyway, now we got best mobile game.
Sorry, I'm just being a bitch, whining about Game Awards.
I mean, I think I just read off the same 3 games, the same 5 games, like two categories in a row. So actually, I did
like 3 categories in a row.
Yeah, pretty much.
To be specific,
it's like audio design. There's 2 other than Hades 2 and Silk Song weren't there for audio design. It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
So. Best mobile game, we got Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble. I don't even know what that one is. The Umamusume Pretty Derby?
Umamusume Pretty Derby.
Okay. Pretty Derby. Wuthering Waves.
It's going to go to the Horse Girl game. No competition. That one's going to win.
You don't think Wuthering Waves is popular enough it could win that?
No, absolutely not.
Fair enough.
Umamusume was so huge, was like everywhere for like the longest time. Streamers were playing pretty much exclusively that. There were just so many people that were so obsessed with that game. It's the only like noteworthy game that noteworthy mobile game I heard about this year, so it's got to go to that one. I don't even know what the fuck Wuthering Waves is. I'm guessing it's just a gacha game of some sort.
Yeah, it's made by the same people that made Genshin, so.
Yeah. I'm not even surprised.
I've never even heard of this Masame or whatever. I've legitimately never heard of it.
There's absolutely no way.
It's true. I've never heard of it until I was like, I didn't even know it was like a horse girl thing, and I'm like, what?
That is crazy. Oh yeah, all those girls are horses. The main gameplay loop is that you train girls to run around the horse track. And there's like a story and everything.
Sure, why not?
I'm calling it right now. That one's going to win.
God damn, man.
Abso-frickin-lutely, that one's going to win.
That's freaking crazy, dude.
It is just a normal ass, bullshit mobile game. It got a Steam release, so a bunch of streamers played it for like weeks on end.
Fair enough. All right, we got best ongoing game then. Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky.
It's going to go to Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, as much as I'd like for 14 to win that, because it'd be like the 3rd straight year it'd win it. It's probably going to go to Marvel Rivals.
It's definitely going to Marvel Rivals, 100%.
Yeah. All right, then we got best performance. And then this is, I don't know necessarily the names of the characters, but we got Ben Starr from Expedition 33, Charlie Cox from Expedition 33, Erica, I don't know how do you say that last name. Ishii?
I'm trying to figure it out, but the fucking Game Awards website, bullshit.
I think it's Erika Ishii from Ghost of Yotai.
It is Erika Ishii. Jennifer English from Claire Obscura Expedition 33, Konatsu Kato from Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I'd be cool with any of these people winning.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy, though, that there are 3 from Expedition 33. That tells you anything about the quality that they had for their voice actors. Boy, that's saying something.
It is.
And a lot of people were saying, and a lot of people were saying that Andy Serkis should have probably been up there too.
Probably.
So, but I don't think they wanted 4 from Expedition 33 there.
They could only pick 3. Yeah.
They were like, all right, max is 3 here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm pulling for my boy Ben Starr, but any of these are great. Yeah. So that leads us to Best Game Direction for
whatever the fuck
Claire
that
Obscura
is.
Expedition 33, Death Stranding on the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
I love how it says awarded for outstanding in creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. And 3 of these are sequels that are basically directly lifted from the previous game.
We've literally said this for like 2 years now. Like 2-3 years of like, what is this award at this point? Because it's basically just what comes down to. It's just like, all right, here's the runner-up for Game of the Year, basically.
Effectively, yeah.
That's effectively what it ends up being. It's so stupid.
You know what's crazy about this too? If we're voting for this based on what the category is supposed to be about, it would go to Claire Obscura Expedition 33.
Oh, absolutely! It redefined turn-based combat. Basically, that's what everyone kept saying. It's just like it completely took the idea of turn-based combat and flipped it on its head.
So that's what I think it should go to. If it goes to either Death Stranding 2 or Ghosts of Yotai, I'm going to shoot somebody.
I hope it's Hades 2. I really do. I really hope that Hades 2 gets this.
I mean, if it effectively is like best runner-up for Game of the Year, that's what I'd give it to Hades. I'd give it to Hades 2 too. But I'm going to fucking throw a fit if they give it to Ghosts of Yotai. I swear to God.
Yeah, but it's like we say every year. It's like, what is this? Like, if you're not even going to do it on the criteria that you have there, it's like, why? It's like if we redid Best Game Direction and you threw in like games like Blueprints and like, I don't even know. I haven't played enough games this year really to know necessarily. But if I had to think, it'd probably be like Blueprints. I don't even know.
It's fine. We can move on.
Yeah.
We don't need to harp on this for too long because you're right. Games like Blueprints and other games that came out this year, there are other games that deserve to be in that category. If we say this every year and it makes absolutely no difference.
Exactly. So
I think we've said every year for like 3 straight years that the Game Awards are bullshit anyways.
That's true. We have said that. It's more of just for fun rather than they actually mean anything.
Yeah.
So, and that leads us to the big one, the Game of the Year. We got Expedition 33, Death Stranding on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
So, on this list, there are 4 indie games on here.
It's true.
Right? There's 4.
Yep.
If they give it to either Death Stranding 2 or Donkey Kong Bonanza,
I'm gonna fucking flip. I'm gonna fucking freak out.
I will eat broken glass, because what the fuck? Because let's look at the indie games here. Claire Obscura Expedition 33. Phenomenal. Amazing. Genre-defining game. Hades 2. A sequel to... And Hollow Knight Silksong. Sequels to some of the best RPGs and
best and most beloved
roguelikes. Best, most beloved games, roguelikes there are out there. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, absolutely fantastic open world RPG. that I'll admit I don't know too much about, but I remember people were obsessed with. I remember like the dialogue and the options make games like Skyrim look limited, and it should, because Skyrim is a decade old at this point.
It's true.
But games like that, you know, I don't need to explain this shit to you.
No.
So if those are all indie games, amazing genre-defining indie games that came out this year, and if they say fuck it and they give it to Death Stranding 2 or Donkey Kong Bonanza,
I'm gonna fucking freak.
I'm going to flip out. Obviously, give it to Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That is the game that deserves it more than anything else on here this year.
As much as I would love to give it to either Silksong or Hades 2, I'm sorry, Expedition 33, just, to me, not even playing the game tells me hands down that it's the game of the year.
I would be okay with Expedition 33, Silksong, Hades 2, or Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah.
I'm okay with any of those. It's just do not give it to the two, like,
do not give me to the walking simulator of Death Stranding 2, like, oh, here's part 2 of the story, basically, and then Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I'm sure was a great party game, or just, like, fun, like, I'm Big Monkey, I'm gonna beat up the world, basically, and then just, like, all right, what do we do now?
And to clarify, we're not saying either of these are bad games. I'm sure Death Stranding 2 is fine.
I'm sure they were.
That are just like, you just don't understand fucking Kojima's vision. The game's graphics look so fucking good, and if you did anything other than walk flatly from one location to another delivering packages, you wouldn't understand the story fully. I don't care. Nobody gives a fuck. No. Okay? We have been waiting for so long for indie games to receive the recognition that they very rightly deserve. And in this year especially, where so many amazing indie games came out, if we give Game of the Year to the one AAA game, or two AAA games, I'm sorry, I'm giving up all hope. That would, like, completely obviously, I don't care much about the Game Awards. I think that would delegitimize them, like, to me, completely.
I feel like they would get...
You're just fucking about.
I feel like you just get, like, just a ton of just, like, backlash hate, and a lot of people would just be like, I'm not even going to bother watching anymore. Because it's just, like, it's just utter defeat at that point. And I don't know.
Don't do it, dude. People were already pissed off at you last year for the whole wrap it up bullshit.
No, that was 2 years ago. Remember, they made that joke last year where they were like, "Oh, wrap it up, Jeff."
Oh, okay.
So, I remember that was 2 years ago because they made a joke of it last year. It's like, "Oh, wrap it up, Jeff. Come on, you're taking too long." Bah ha ha ha.
Did the Muppets make that joke, or was that also 2 years ago?
No, that was the Muppets that made that joke.
Okay, good. I like the Muppets. Bring the Muppets back.
I mean, they will be back because it's one of the running gags they do every year. It's like that. Kojima has to have his 10-minute like just talking about something. I don't know, whether it be next game or whatever the hell it is. How great Death Stranding 2 is or something like that. I don't know. It feels like every time they do like the it's just like every time the Summer Games Fest or Game Awards roll around, it's like, he's up there for like 10 minutes. All right, this is my bathroom break time. It's like, don't get me wrong, I respect Kojima. I think he's going to go down as one of the greatest game developers of all time, basically. But it's like, I don't know what he's trying to do with Death Stranding.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's so oddly out there. I really just don't give a fuck at this point.
I watched like a 3.5 hour video on the first Death Stranding, and I get it. At the same time, I don't want to play that.
Yeah, I'm just like, I think he just needs to make another game. Like, he just needs to make another game that's not Death Stranding.
Yeah. I get what he's going for. At the exact same time, I think Death Stranding could have been either a book or a television show.
See, and that's honestly what I think about it too. It's like every time I look at the game, I'm sitting here going, just like, I feel like this would work much better as a TV show or like a movie or something like that.
Mm-hmm. But there are certain games out there that can only be told through the medium of video games, and just Death Stranding has never been one of them.
Yeah.
Again, no disrespect to Kojima.
No.
I love the guy.
It might
I
seem
read
like
his book.
we are, but it's just like we're just not a huge fan of his couple most recent games.
I love the guy. I've read his book. Even I played a lot of his video games. More than a lot of respect. More than too much respect for the man. At the exact same time, to a certain extent, I think he'd agree with us here. I think he'd want some of these indies to get the recognition that they deserve.
I agree. And then there's Nintendo, who can just rot.
Nintendo's Nintendo.
And Nintendo is Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. So, yeah, that's the Game Awards pretty much in a nutshell. So, we'll see what else gets announced during that time. Do you think we'll see anything from the Naughty Dog thing that they announced like a year ago?
I don't know.
I think it was during this.
Is that the fucking space lesbian game?
Yeah, pretty much.
With a sword? I hope so. Oh, no, that was Naughty Dog.
That was Naughty Dog. Because everyone was just like, Naughty Dog's making this. They're not doing Last of Us Part 3? What?
I hope so. That game looks sick.
Yeah.
I feel like I was very alone in that opinion, but I actually thought that game looked awesome.
Maybe we'll actually get to see anything about it that's not just a cinematic trailer. If that happens, boy, that's a major win right there.
I'm hoping we see something from that. I'd like to see some more information on this new Halo multiplayer project that they are supposing of releasing next year. They're also releasing Fable next year, as I think they still are. It's hard to tell with Xbox.
Some part of me just blocked Fable out. I don't know. It's just I keep forgetting. I was like, I remember them announcing that years ago, and then it's just yeah, we're still here. Not sure whether or not it's coming out.
In the trailers they put out, the game looked phenomenal. I'm curious if it's still in production. It's so hard to tell with Xbox nowadays. It's if I want to see anything from Xbox, I want to see that, and I want to see something from this Halo multiplayer project they have coming on. Maybe another trailer for Gears of War E-Day. Who the fuck knows? I'd like to see something from them, basically. What other games do you think might get announced here? Fucking...
I don't know. I was thinking about that myself, and I was just I don't know. Maybe we'll get a GTA 6 trailer. No.
You know, it'd be really funny if Team Cherry released a trailer for fucking Hollow Knight 3, being yep, here's a teaser trailer. See you in 10 years.
See you in 10 years, bitches. That'd be extremely funny. I'll be quite honest with you. That would be extremely funny and very great. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Ooh, what is it could be fun if they announce the God of War Egypt game or whatever it is they're working on right now.
Yeah, the next God of War game potentially.
That could be cool. Or if they've made any progress on that Horizon MMO that they apparently want to release, that'd be neat.
Maybe we'll get to see more from the Wolverine game.
That's true. I wasn't even thinking of that.
Yeah.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I'd kind of doubt it, but that'd be cool.
You think Nintendo is gonna announce another movie project? Oh wait, oh no.
I mean, maybe they'll have a trailer for The Legend of Zelda.
I heard they just started filming that, so
did they?
I don't think we're gonna.
Oh, I guess I did see that screenshot. Yeah, so they won't have a trailer then.
The production photos look quite good.
Yeah, they did.
I think that. So maybe, I don't know.
Maybe
we're not gonna get a trailer for that now.
I kind of doubt it. If they just started filming, it's there's no way they have a trailer put together then.
Maybe a sneak peek for Super Mario Galaxy. We'll get something like that.
That's a good point.
You think Ubisoft will have anything to show off?
No.
Next Assassin's Creed game?
Maybe. I don't know. Curious what the big announcement will be, because there's always like one big announcement at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Towards the end, at least. Who knows?
It'd have to be
Game
a
Awards will
big
be on the
game.
11th.
Yeah. It'd have to be a big game that we really don't know about yet.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
they
probably
announce
just like
next
it's
Smash.
it would be really cool if it's just like a big like new IP basically.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe by some like bigger studio maybe.
I really hope that they announce the new Smash at the Game Awards. that way I can just listen to David bitch about it for the next few months, if not years, in the Discord.
Look, they're gonna confirm that the Sonic movies were all just a part of the continuation of this Smash initiative.
Sonic 4 trailer. We could get
get Sonic 4 trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
There we go.
There we
That'd be
go.
something.
That's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
Man, with
Do you think we'll get like a trailer for the Call of Duty movie that apparently is coming out?
that'd be cool.
Be interesting to see what it is, considering that Spielberg got turned down for it.
Did he actually? That's kind of awesome, actually.
He wanted full creative freedom, and basically Activision said, "I don't know, that's a good idea," and they went, "Huh?"
Spielberg, yeah.
Exactly. I don't know. Like, what do you like one of the like greatest directors of all time basically came out and said, "Oh yeah, I'd love to do the Call of Duty movie," and they go, "I don't know about that."
What I'm guessing is the route I'm guessing they're going to take is an adaptation of Modern Warfare, and I'm guessing he didn't want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably wanted to do something like more. I don't know about crazy, but like maybe more grounded or something. I don't know.
More creative, something like that.
More
yeah,
creative.
Like he got to write his own characters, basically make his own story, and Activision wanted to use the characters they already have.
Yeah.
Which I will give, for as much as we shed on Call of Duty, for as much as we rightfully shed on Call of Duty, the campaigns in the first 3 Modern Warfare games were very good. Same with the original Black Ops games.
Yeah, I always remember like those were like the golden standard of like just like the single player campaigns for Call of Duty were like awesome, 10 out of 10s.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, damn, it sucks to see where Call of Duty is now, to know that they just like refuse to do anything when it comes to a campaign, because they're like, oh, why do we even need to bother? People will just buy it anyway. And I go, I don't know.
I heard the campaigns to Cold War and Black Ops 6 were quite good. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with Black Ops 7. Like they wanted to take a half step back into like advanced movement again. And then you're shooting at like a giant cyber ghost in the campaign. I heard it's just awful.
It looks like absolute ass.
It sucks because I know they're capable of making good campaigns.
Absolutely. You're telling me that one of the biggest franchises in gaming history can't put together a halfway decent war story? Are you fucking kidding me?
They did last year.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why can't you do this on a consistent basis then?
I don't know. The economics with Call of Duty are really crazy. But
it is crazy. It's the difference that the games have, like, from year to year is just insane. Mm-hmm. It's like one can be great, and then the next can be utter ass, and then they go from ass for the next 2 years, and then they're like, okay, well now we're back here with a halfway decent one again. Hey.
There are 2 games that they could announce that would, for like their big reveal, that would drive me absolutely crazy. One of them is Control 2. I already forgot the second one. Oh, Titanfall 3.
The game that may never come out.
That's the thing. I never thought Alan Wake 2 was going to come out.
That's true.
But we have it now. And so there's a distinct possibility, because everybody loved Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 was fucking peak. There is a realistic opportunity here, especially now with like the rise in interest in single-player games, that maybe Respawn is gaslighting everybody there, and behind the scenes they're actually working on Titanfall 3.
Right.
Listen, a man can dream, bitch.
A man can dream, you know?
Yeah.
I agree with you. I've been there. I've done that. I gave myself massive amounts of copium for years to get over Hollow Knight Silksong not being out. And then when all of a sudden they shadow drop it out of fucking nowhere, I'm going to be like, what? What do you mean? So, there's that. What if they just announced Alan Wake 3?
I know that's not what they're working on. I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be fantastic. But I know there's a whole slate of games that they're going to release before Alan Wake 3 is even considered. Like, right now, what I know they're working on, they're still working on fucking FBC Firebreak. They insist they're going to bring that game back. It's just not going to happen.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. The game's launch was abysmal. They're not going to bring that shit back at all. I think only a skeleton crew is working on it anyways.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I know they're working on Control 2. And I think the other game they're working on is a Max Payne remake. They're remaking the original like first and second game. I think in one like big package game. Which is going to be fun, but then I think after that they said they're going to release a completely like new original game that also takes place in that universe.
Okay.
I'm down for everything that Remedy releases though, honestly.
Yeah. That's fair.
Even if it is a shitty co-op game. Yeah,
it's fair. I was like, it was like I was kind of talking to my brother yesterday about like all the nominees, and we were talking about it. It's just like, man, it's just like AAA take note of what indie games have been doing this year. It's just like they're far and beyond the best games that came out this year and stuff like that, for a majority of them at least. And it's just like, so I'm sitting here going just like, there's just so few AAA studios that I actually trust at this point. Basically, it's like I trust Atlas, I trust like Square, I guess, when it comes to for certain games. It's like if they I'm gonna be real with you right now, just because I brought up Square Enix. If they fucking announce Kingdom Hearts 4 or like a Final Fantasy 13 like remake or like a remake or a remaster, I'm gonna flip my shit.
What about the last part to Final Fantasy 7?
I don't necessarily care about that one because I haven't played Rebirth yet, but it'd be cool if they did that.
It'll happen one day, for sure.
One day. One day I'll actually have time to play games and not be a normal adult's life where you don't have any time to play games. Yeah. So, I don't know. It'd be cool if they announced the last one as well. But I was just like, my like dream game that I would love for them to do would be either Kingdom Hearts 4 or like a, even if it's just a remaster of 13, like all the 13, 13-2, and Lightning's Return. I'm like, I will love it and I will play all of them again.
They call it like Final Fantasy 13 Lightning's Journey or something like that.
Or I think it'd just be like the Final Fantasy 13 collection or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Final Fantasy 13 collection HD 4K, something. Yeah, I get you.
Something like that. The Pixel remaster. No. No, that'd be cool though to actually see some love for that game, considering that like that Square has been dropping hints to two remakes that I think they're probably planning in the near future with what is it, Final Fantasy 9? Yeah, they've been hinting for years that they've been doing they've been working on a Final Fantasy 9 remake and potentially a Final Fantasy 13 either remake or remaster. Okay. But my guess is neither one of those are necessarily going to be announced if they're even in the works. Probably until the last game of of 7 is released.
Probably.
That's my guess.
Mm-hmm.
What was that about? I don't remember anymore. Now,
Imagine they announced Baldur's Gate 4.
yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Crazy. Mm-hmm.
So you do that after, because the studio that did Baldur's Gate 3 said they weren't doing those types of games anymore. They said they were branching out and making new, different games, weren't they?
Okay, just a new game from that studio then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I remember hearing that and I was just like, really? You're not doing Baldur's Gate? And I was like, you guys got it down to like a fucking T. I don't know. Sure. You want to experiment, go right ahead. I see nothing wrong with that.
Dude, if BioWare releases a fucking trailer for the next Mass Effect game and it has no gameplay, it's just going to be like,
oh my god.
Still coming.
Didn't forget about us, did you? And I would go, well, I tried.
We all forgot. We all forgot about you.
We all tried. If you ever decide to put out a game, I mean, maybe we consider it. But, you know. Let it not be Andromeda either. What? Oh yeah, that game that never existed?
Anthem who?
Is it what now? What was that? Is that a new game?
It's crazy because those two games and Veilguard are the only games they released in the last almost decade more than.
God. Yeah, it has to be something like that. That's kind of nuts.
So the last game before that was Inquisition. When did Dragon Age Inquisition come out?
It's a great question.
Everybody loved Inquisition, but Inquisition was a mess.
2014. 11 years, almost 12.
That was the last quality, universally loved BioWare game.
Oof.
That is insane. I mean, I heard people liked the Veilguard well enough, but
it's true, I guess.
Wasn't
didn't have the universal love from the Dragon Age fan base, which may or may not even exist at this point, considering it's been 11 years since the last one before Veilguard.
Recent and overall reviews are both sitting at mixed. So
yeah, so it's one of those franchises that you either love or you don't, or you're like, get away from me.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, video games.
Yeah. The last thing I want to bring up before we end, it actually is kind of Call of Duty, is the whole thing with because they've been using more AI stuff with it, that it actually got the attention of the U.S. Congress, which is pretty crazy to me. Because whenever it comes to technology, they are the slowest and most just they don't know what the fuck they're talking about most of the time, and then just for this to even get recognized is kind of crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I hope I hope that this actually leads to a bigger conversation when it comes to, AI and use in just forcing people out of games and stuff like that. Between this and what I almost forgot about, the whole Subnautica 2 stuff and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just crazy. So it's just
I at least hope that's where it's going. But to start, they really can't do that, because with AI, you can't copyright or legally own anything that you make with AI.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, you didn't make that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I find it very. I kind of want someone to just pull the ad that Call of Duty is, like the AI ad that Call of Duty is using, and just put it in their game. Like, yep,
That'd be quite funny.
that's mine now.
It's mine now. My AI told me I could do this. Oh boy. Well, I don't know. I just hope this leads to bigger conversations. That's all I really wanted it to be. It's like if this gets into their mind, into the zeitgeist, that this is a problem, not just maybe even in the gaming sphere, but like, entertainment in general. It's like maybe we should step in and do something, or at least maybe try and regulate it just a little bit. But nah, we're a bunch of old people that don't even understand what AI is. Get
It's
fooled by it all the time.
It's U.S. Congress. It's impossible to say.
Yeah. Yep. So we can all hope. And that's all we're gonna have to end up doing in the end. It's like, yeah, we can make it known that we were like, hey, maybe we still think this is an issue, but whether or not they decide it is or not, well, that's another story entirely itself. So that's all I really wanted to say about that. Anyway, you got anything else, or should we call it there?
No, I probably should have saved my whole game developer dying thing for the end there, but I got a little too excited.
It's fair. Anyway, so thank y'all so much for listening, and be sure to like and subscribe to the podcast. Be sure to leave us a review. Tell some friends. Classic stuff. Everything like that. And I hope you had a good day. Hope this was as entertaining as it was for us to do. So, we will see you all next time.
Always enjoy doing these. Hope you guys enjoy listening to them as much as we do making them.
Yeah. Bye-bye.